Apostle Turner as a director, he's awesome.
He is so creative, and he has it all right here.
As a director, he was no nonsense. When it came down to filming, he wanted to get it done, and get it done to the best. I mean, he had the spirit of excellence on him.
Director, creator, executive producer, so on, etc., etc., etc.
He comes with vision first. It's not that he just shows up that night and say, do this. It's that God has already dealt with him days before and nights before and showed him exactly the vision that he wants to take with the production.
As he shares his vision of what he wants, exactly how he wants it, then, believe it or not, we improv it.
I mean, he would not put on anything that was quote-unquote crap.
Great, I love him. He's wonderful. Now, Apostle is so creative, and he has so much vision, and he's the only person I know that if he sits down and God puts something in him and he says, you know what, this is what I want to do, 2 days later, it's done, you know, if that's what God told him to do.
With him, we had a lot of fun. He was funny. And one of the things that he would always do, knowing that we've been acting for about 4 or 5 years now, he'd try to break us out of character purposely to see where we were. You know, he'd sit in the back room, you know, behind the camera with the cameraman, and he'd talk about our mom or something, or he'd say something funny and try to get us to break out of character.
He would joke with us all day long, but it did not take away the seriousness of the vision that he wanted to get across, which was the awakening. And like I said before, the awakening was gospel theater. He was very serious about getting those points across because he knew the impact of the word being put in pictorial form, so that it not just Afro-Americans can identify with it, not just Latinos or people can identify with it, but just put in such a pictorial form that anybody who would watch The Awakening could identify with something in it.
He sat down. I remember the day he presented this to drama. We were sitting there. He said, the Lord put in me that we need to have a vehicle to touch teens because they're being neglected, you know. We need to have something that's going to minister to them. What, a week, 2 weeks later, The Awakening's born.
So he came already with a set vision, a plan, a strategy of how to go into the enemy's camp to pull out the souls for God.